Hi, I'm Ellen Munschauer.
And I'm Nicole Schultz. Welcome back to Johnnie Bennie Campus News. This weekend has many important qualification meets for sports on campus. We go now to Austin Salmon to catch up with our Johnnie and Blazer teams.
Thanks, Ellen and Nicole. This week in Johnnie Blazer sports, Johnnie basketball ended the season with an overall record of 17-8, while the Blazers ended theirs with 15-10. Both teams will be preparing for their postseason schedules, which are to be announced within the week. Blazer hockey ended with a record of 4-18-3, while the Johnnies ended their season 12-10-3. The Johnnies won their last game against Augsburg in a redeeming move following senior night. Johnnie Wrestling will be heading to the NCAA West Regional Tournament this Saturday with hopes of making a good outing. Blazer tennis is coming off a 3-win streak and will be facing off against rival St. Thomas next Sunday, while the Johnnies plan to create winning momentum while competing with Carleton College. This was Austin Salmon giving you your Johnnie Bennie Sports Roundup. Back to you, Ellen and Nicole.
Thanks, Austin, and good luck to all Johnnie and Bennie athletes.
Before we get into what's going on around campus, we go first to Headline News with Maya Christensen.
Thanks, Ellen. This is Maya Christensen, and welcome back to JBCN's segment called Headline News, bringing you the top news stories from this week to help you stay up to date during your busy school week. First, evacuation orders for nearly 200,000 people occurred last week from areas near the Oroville Dam in California. The Oroville Dam is the tallest in the United States and provides flood control for the region. The dam itself has no structural issues, but workers are trying to repair holes in the dam's main spillway. Authorities lifted the mandatory evacuation order later in the week after water levels began to drop at California's Lake Oroville. This allowed tens of thousands of residents to return to homes near the reservoir's dam. Butte County Sheriff Corey Honia on Tuesday cautioned residents and business owners to maintain situational awareness with a series of upcoming storms forecasted. Second, after years of stable improvement of making highways safer, auto safety advocates are worried over an alarming increase in traffic fatalities and fears that the deadly trend is rising. Last year, traffic deaths increased 6% to 40,200 deaths in 2015, according to initial estimates released on last Wednesday by the National Safety Council. If numbers are accurate, it will be the first time since 2007 that more than 40,000 have died in motor vehicle crashes in 1 year. Part of the increase is believed to come from the improving economy, which causes Americans to drive more miles. But safety advocates say it could be from other factors, such as low enforcement of seatbelts, drunk driving, speeding laws, and smartphone use. Safety advocates are pushing for more changes regarding road safety in the year ahead. And last, state lawmakers gathered last Tuesday to discuss a bill that would prevent cities from implementing their own sick pay and minimum wage rules. The hearing was filled with people who gave their opinion on both sides of the debate, centered on the Uniform Labor Standards Bill. It will continue to advance after a majority of Senate voted in favor of it, 6-4. There are currently 22 states with laws that support state uniformity of labor regulations. Join us next week for Headline News to keep you up to date with your top news stories. This was Maya Christensen reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Back to you, Ellen and Nicole.
Thanks, Maya.
This week at CSB is the second week of Cut the Current Water and Energy Use Challenge. The final day of the challenge is this Friday. The St. Ben's Hall that lowers its water and energy usage the most will win a pizza party. Bennies can follow their hall's progress in Gretzky. This challenge is sponsored by CSB Sustainability to raise awareness of the small steps that can lead to a more sustainable living.
This week is also United Week, along with the third week of Black History Month. The Black Student Association will be hosting a United Week talent and fashion show filled with multiple multicultural performances and attire. The performance will be Friday, February 24th from 7 to 9 p.m.
A reminder that deadline for submissions for the Spring 2017 photo contest is February 24th. There are bookstore gift cards for the winners, and there is no limit on how many photos you enter.
If you're still looking for opportunities after graduation, there are several events this week that are geared towards undergraduates. On Wednesday, February 22nd from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Atwood Main Lounge at St. Cloud State, CSB SJU students and alum are welcome to attend the Graduate Program Fair hosted by the School of Graduate Studies at St. Cloud. This fair will provide an opportunity to talk with faculty and graduate students to learn about what graduate school can do for you. All student participants have the opportunity to be awarded one of 10 $500 scholarships.
On Tuesday, February 21st from 5:30 to 8 p.m., Join alums for the annual networking reception the evening before the Minnesota Private Colleges Job and Internship Fair. This event provides an opportunity for students to practice their networking skills with alums, many of whom work at organizations recruiting at the fair. On Wednesday, February 22nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Thursday, February 23rd from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., attend the Minnesota Private Colleges Job and Internship Fair. This fair allows employers and undergraduate candidates to meet at booths. Interviews will be going during and after the fair. The second day of the fair will be exclusively for interviews. The job fair is attended by over 2,000 candidates. To attend the fair, students must have attended an information session and registered with Career Services.
For FAE opportunities this week, the theater department is presenting Fools by Neil Simon, a comedic fable set in a small village in the Ukraine during the 19th century. The story follows a school teacher who takes a new job educating Sophia, the daughter of a doctor. This teacher soon learns that there is a curse on the village that makes everybody stupid, but complications ensue when Leon falls in love with his pupil. Performances are from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. in the Coleman Theater from Thursday to Friday and from 2 to 4 on Sunday.
Also on Sunday, there will be an orchestra concert, also an FAE event in the Escher Auditorium at 2 p.m.
Other activities on campus include the Lip Sync Battle, sponsored by JEC in O'Connell's on Saturday, February 25th from 7 to 9 p.m. Lip sync to your favorite songs and compete to win prizes. Those not interested in participating are highly encouraged to come watch, laugh, and eat walking tacos.
The sophomore formal will also be held Saturday night in Alum Hall, CSB, from 8 p.m. to midnight, sponsored by AKS.
If you're not a sophomore but still in the mood to groove, after the United Week Talent and Fashion Show, there will be a 90s themed dance party in Brother Willie's Pub on Saturday, February 25th at 9 p.m. until midnight.
And finally, we wrap up this week's episode with our political segment with Zach Eichten.
Thanks, Nicole. In this week's political breakdown, we start with the resignation of Michael Flynn, President Trump's national security advisor. He resigned after it was found he misled Vice President Mike Pence and other senior officials about the extent of his conversations with the Russian ambassador to the United States. His resignation was due to these conversations and due to the fear of the Justice Department that Flynn was vulnerable to blackmail. Continuing with Russian actions in and around the U.S., Russia recently deployed a cruise missile that American officials say violate a landmark arms control treaty. This is President Trump's first major test of dealing with foreign affairs. In recent days as well, a Russian naval ship was found off the eastern coast of the United States. These events, combined with the resignation of Michael Flynn, are causing many critics of the president to question the Russian ties to the administration. Moving on to cabinet positions, this week the Secretary of the Treasury, Steven Mnuchin, was confirmed by the Senate. The Secretary of Veterans Affairs, David Shulkin, was also confirmed this week. In other news, Trump's first labor secretary pick, Andrew Puzder, removed himself from consideration for the post. His replacement pick was announced as Alexander Acosta, a former member of George W. Bush's National Labor Relations Board and Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights in Florida. That's all from political news. I'm Zach Eichten. Back to you, Ellen and Nicole.
Thanks, Zach.
That wraps up this week's episode. I'm Ellen Munschauer,
And I'm Nicole Schultz.
reporting for Johnnie Bennie Campus News. Enjoy the rest of your week and make sure to tune in next time.
And now a message from the St. Ben-St. John Student Senates.
I'm Ramon, President of the St. John Student Senate.
And I'm Elizabeth, President of the St. Ben Student Senate.
If you're a leader or member of a club, group, intercollegiate, or club sport team, we invite you to sign up for the first ever Student Leadership Summit on February 26, 2017 in Alum Hall at CSB.
This summit will bring together the many student leaders on our campus to brainstorm, network, and foster leadership skills.
There will be a keynote speaker, networking, breakout sessions,
Tabletop discussions, food, and merchandise.
Dress for the event is business casual, and we ask that you sign up 1 to 2 members.
So to recap, Student Leadership Summit, Sunday, February 26, 2017, from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. in Alum Hall at CSB.
We hope to see you there.
you.